Man, come on, boys.
Throw him up here too.
Stop playing games.
Man, you suck at throwing.
Y'all playing basketball or what?
Let's go, man.
I don't play basketball no more.
Hey, welcome back, people. Y'all see what's going on. We back. I got my boys with me. It's ready to bait. It's about to go down.
Hey, this is a good subject.
Hey, we always
We
have a good
missing
time.
one of the homies.
Man, Adrian's in the house sleep right now because he don't feel good. Like, if for him not to be out here, he don't feel good. Like, really don't.
He's
feel
hurt.
good.
He don't feel
He's
good,
actually like, if I were to say there's like the most likely person to be sitting in the house, laying in bed, not feeling good, it would the last person I would guess would be Adrian. The first would be
normally
DC.
be me.
Facts.
For sure. The first would be you. For
Yeah.
sure.
Facts.
So
So y'all pray for my boy
Yeah.
Avina. He'll be back.
he's all right.
Y'all
He
see?
just got that cinnamon bag.
He got this.
He got that cinnamon bag.
That's probably what messed him up.
That's
If you
definitely
don't know what I'm
about it.
talking about, just go ahead and check out the video.
Yeah, y'all know
The flip cup
on.
video.
Hey,
Hey, check that out because you'll know why he's got a bad tummy.
you might know why he's sick.
You might
For
figure
sure.
it out. Okay, anyway.
All right, y'all. So the topic for today, I got my box right here. It's a pretty heavy box sitting on my lap. It's my swim jig box. Now this one
Jig
has
swimming.
come up a lot in the comments.
People want to know about swim jigs.
swim jig. I guess it's just something about a swim jig that's real, I don't know, intriguing, and there's not a lot of information out there on it. Why you use this one over that one with different cover, the conditions, blah blah blah. You know what makes a swim jig what it is, and why do we use them? So I got my boy. Come on, bro.
There you go.
You got
them
snacks on delivery,
baby.
bro. Come on, man. Get out of
Hey,
here.
we're
bro.
talking about these Black Forest juicy bursts.
Hey, let me get some of them blueberries though. Now
You
them,
think they good? I ain't now. Y'all been eating these things. I think they mushy. See, that one's mushy.
You just throw them out. You got it good, and you throw the rest of them out, bro. There you
He's
go.
firm. He's good.
All right, hey, y'all know how we get off on these tangents. Every single rate debate, I'm getting in on this right here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to keep it. I'm gonna try to keep us together, bro. All right,
Keep together, Mark.
keep us on schedule. Swim jigs. There is endless companies out there
There are.
that make swim jigs. We try to pick baits that A, we use in tournament scenarios, B, that are easily accessible to everybody out there. So I ain't gonna lie, we throw a lot of customized stuff as well. Different baits, you know, not swim jigs necessarily, but all across the board. But we try to give you guys baits that you can go Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, Academy, and pick up off the shelf
100%.
and go have a good day of fishing, right?
Facts.
All right, so DC, you probably should kick this one off because this is a jig you know.
Do you want to start off with that one?
Do we want to start off? Do it matter?
No.
Which
Don't
one?
start
you
off
want?
with that one.
Don't
Start off with
start
something else.
Why?
Start off with this.
What do it matter?
Start-
What'd you start off with?
Here.
You want to
start
save
up there.
say the best for last?
I mean, I don't know if it's the best for last.
No. Start with him. Because
Yeah.
I don't even know what he is.
I can start with him.
Yeah, okay. J Dub's gonna
I
start.
don't even know
with
what
him.
he is.
All right. So we have
And I'm
4
gonna start
swim
him.
jigs right here, okay? So this one right here is a D&L swim jig.
D&L.
Company out of Kentucky.
Okay.
It actually makes a swim jig. I've actually thrown this swim jig.
Not D&M.
D&L.
Hey, what you know about
D&L.
D&L?
So they actually make a little small finesse jig too. It's really well known in that region of the country as well. But I think it's called the Baby Advantage. So it's sort of like before all the finesse jig aspect of things.
Yeah.
They were big on like the Baby Advantage, 3/8 ounce, small hook, XYZ. So I've actually thrown this swim jig since I was like 17 years old.
Damn,
What a life.
you've been throwing him half your life.
15 years. Yeah.
Wow.
14, 15 years. Yeah.
Damn.
And you still throw him to this day.
Yeah, I have my box. Tournament box. So I got them out of there. So my return box.
What a day.
So the one thing that I'll say about this is it has a little bit of a recessed line tie.
Yep.
It has a solid hook. I think it's a 4/0. So the big thing that you have to understand about swim jigs for the most part is your hook dictates everything. Whether it's a fluorocarbon swim jig, a braid swim jig, a traditional swim jig, like your head, a lot of the heads are fairly similar, but the hook dictates more than anything. So this is sort of like a more in between. It's not necessarily a heavy cover braid swim jig, but it's also not it's not like a fluorocarbon swim jig. It's like a good in between. You throw braid on him, he will open up with braid.
Yep.
But if you throw like 30-pound braid with a lighter rod, you catch him just fine, just winding him. Or you could throw like fluorocarbon too and swim him around and catch him just fine with 15 or 20. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you this. So for me, I'm gonna give this guy. He does not have a hand-tight skirt, but the skirt material that they use is phenomenal.
Yep.
Like their skirt material is really good. The skirt's really nice. I mean, this is like really pretty. I'm gonna say overall, I'm gonna give the DNL swim jig. I'm gonna give him a 7.5.
7.5.
That's a really good swim jig. It's a really good all around. It's not super expensive, and I think it's a good swim jig. I do.
Nice. Yeah. DNL. Off the rip, I've never used this swim jig. I'm just gonna be all the way honest. But I'm gonna throw a rating on him, and I'm gonna tell you guys some of the things I do like and I don't like about him. All right, off the rip, I love the angle of the head on the swim jig. For me, that's an important deal because almost always we're reeling this through something. Grass,
100%.
water willow, some sort of cover. So if you got a broader head, it's gonna struggle to get through the cover. So as a narrow head, recessed line tie, I like that. And then this weed guard keeper is kind of unique. It kind of sticks out. It reminds me of the Kitech jig.
It does.
Yeah, it sticks out right there, and then the weed guard bop goes right in there. Got a nice firm weed guard. Looks like a mustad hook maybe
4-eye
in here.
probably.
Yeah, something like that.
4-eye.
All right. The only thing I don't like about this swim jig is it's not hand tight, but like Jacob said, the skirt's really good. And I'm not a fan of these kind of hook keepers.
So you need a bait keeper?
Yeah, I mean,
Really?
Yeah, dude, I'm getting ate up by something.
You're not a fan of that?
Not the lead ones.
Really?
Yeah, I like the metal ones.
Hey,
Hey, bro, we talking about what I like,
Oh, okay.
huh?
Okay, you hear
Hey, we talking about what I like. I'm a fan of the metal ones.
Okay.
So that's it. I mean, that's that's what I like. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give DNL. I don't know much about him. I would love to throw him and play with him some more. It looks like a really well built swim jig. I'm gonna give him a 6.8 just because I don't know no better.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. But I would
6.8?
I would throw him. I would throw him.
That's a little low now.
Man, you ain't never thrown that either, DC. What you mean, bro?
Hey, this
I
is
ain't
the
never
hook you
throw
are
this.
for him.
This is a 4-carbon swim jig.
Yeah, if you throw from it, you're all right.
Unbelievable, bro. Hey, listen. This rate debate, I ain't even gonna do it to you. I ain't gonna do it, bro. we gonna stay focused and rate these baits, bro.
Let's stay focused
I ain't gonna
here.
do it.
Let's stay
Let's
focused.
not go on a tangent here.
Let's not go off
I
on a freaking rock.
I ain't gonna do it, bro.
God,
All right, y'all, here
bro.
we go. Let's get back to the serious thing. Right. This right here to me is a 4-carbon jig. I don't, which you're not going to really bend him much at all with braid. It doesn't even matter. But for me, this is kind of a finesse swim jig.
Yep.
It isn't really a heavy cover one. This is something I would throw in a situation like a grass flat.
Yep.
Not isolated cover, like not like a grass mat or like not pencil reeds right here. But when I'm trying to cover water, like this seems like to me a really good swim jig to just reel.
It is.
Okay.
Like if you put like a swim bait on him,
Yeah, you put
or
a
like
swim
a
jig
crawl on him, you can reel
Mhm.
him up.
and he's gonna come through cover really good. So this is more of a reeling swim jig to me. I've never thrown him, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say a 7.2. 7.2 on him.
Damn, so y'all gonna leave me on the low end.
Yeah, you on the low.
Damn, okay. That's all right. I'll take that. All right, we're gonna move up in progression, right?
Yeah.
Let
All
me get him.
Get him, DC.
I'm gonna get him off the rippy.
Kick him on.
All right, y'all. We got a Googan Squad by Googan Baits swim jig. Okay.
What's he called?
Um,
Grass Hero.
that's what I'm about to
Grass
say.
Hero.
The Grass Hero.
There it is.
All right, now I'm gonna keep it a brick with y'all. You ready? We talking about me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I like this bait. I really, really do. The only downside to it, this is the only downside. I don't like really the white weed guard.
Yeah.
I don't like the white weed guard.
I like that for a shad profile. It'd be great.
Yeah,
on a
absolutely.
white swim
Absolutely.
jig,
Yeah,
that's
it's phenomenal.
perfect.
I don't like
yeah.
the white weed guard, but the hook is awesome, dude. That
Yep.
hook is really stout.
It is.
It really, really is stout. It's got a good keeper on it. It's actually got two. It's got what you like
See?
and what I like.
You see, that's what I like right there.
That right
They-
there ain't
they-
going nowhere.
They did a really good job with that.
Yeah, 100%. Hand tie skirt. The only downside to it, I would say this is similar to the same thing I just talked about. This is a finesse type swim jig, okay? You can catch them reeling around. It don't really have a lot of bite to him, but man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pick this other swim jig up, and I'm gonna put them right beside each other, okay? The hook gauge is damn near the same.
Yeah, it's about,
It is.
about identical.
It's about
Matter of fact,
identical.
that's the exact same hook.
That's
You know
the
what?
exact
Is
same
it?
hook.
That is 100%.
Look at that.
is.
No, that one comes out back, and the DNL goes further back.
What do you mean? No, they're the exact. Put the hook side by side, not the jigs.
Does it go further back in there?
No, they're the exact same.
They're the same hook.
Exact same hook.
Four
Look at that.
Yeah. Mustad Ultra Point.
It,
Yep,
look,
that's what it
the
is.
exact same
Huh.
hook.
Yep.
Okay. So essentially, I just gave this one a 7.2. I got to give this one a 7.2 also. Actually, a 7.35
For the
Hand tied skirt.
for the hand tie skirt.
And
So
better.
that's your Googan Baits swim jig.
They did a good job with that.
7.3. There you go. You could have been throwing a Googan bait the whole damn time instead of the D.
Instead of DNL.
D&M.
Damn, Jacob. What do you? Hey, you live and you learn though.
My bad.
All right, so the Googan Squad Grass Hero. Hang on.
Bless you.
Thank you, fellas. Dang. All right, Googan Squad Grass Hero. All right, like DC said, man. So this is the keeper that I like. This is the style of keeper that I like. The little metal, little thing that pops out, just like on your jackhammer chatterbaits. I like that kind of keeper. But whatever. This particular jig has them both. So if you like the leg keeper, he got that. If you like the metal, he got that. So it's a win-win there. Hand tie skirt. They did really good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I gotta knock him on this weed guard. You can't be having a black and blue swim jig with
Come
a
on
white
now.
weed guard.
Oh, I would agree with that.
No, we can't do that.
You can't do
You
that.
can't do that.
So I don't like that. But that's an easy fix. That's a phone call. Hey guys, y'all need to swap that out with a black
Yep.
weed guard.
You're
You
good.
know, whatever. Boom. But overall, it's a solid jig, man. A good hook, as we pointed out, same as the DNL. A little bit. I mean, I would throw braid on him
100%.
and not be worried about it. You know. But I think he's pretty legit. I'm gonna give him a 7.5. Googan Squad.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like that
One other
rate.
thing I'm gonna knock him on. Just a little. It's
Come
not
on
a big
now.
knock. It's just I'm particular like this sometimes. So they got their logo, Googan Squad logo, in the eyes. Do it matter? It probably not. Some swim jigs ain't got no eyes, right? But bruh, if you gonna have eyes, put some real eyeballs on him. That's all I'm saying. Hey, but he's still 7.5 because he's a solid jig.
Okay. So first off, some of you guys didn't hit on it. He's got way too much blue.
Come
way
on now.
too much
Come on
blue.
now.
That's a blue swim jig.
It's literally a blue swim jig. It's not even black and blue. It literally might as well just be a blue swim jig. You got to throw a black chunk just so it's black and blue. That's off the rip. So yeah, clear on the weed guard. That's a no bueno.
Yeah.
Blue, y'all literally like.
Too
Oh,
much blue.
Eiffel 65. I'm blue, dive, D, dive, die. Like, gosh dang.
I already know it.
Like, that's how it is. So, now, Mark, you're crazy about the eyes. That doesn't matter.
Hey, man.
65.
That's just me.
That's
That's
back
really
today.
impressive, big dog. That's like in the 90s.
That
Comment
was
below
back
if you know
in the
what's up with
day.
the Eiffel 65.
Hey,
I
that's
don't know
back today.
nothing about that group. I just know that song.
Yeah, I know. It's,
They
yeah.
don't copyright us.
I'm blue. For singing, boy.
so overall, they do have a really good. That is probably the best
Pretty good.
bait keeper on any.
Come
Here
on,
is
bro.
a story about a little swim jig that's way too damn blue.
Man, and my man, bro, did you just literally pull that up, bro?
He did. He did.
And then he made up his own little rap.
He did. He did. Wait,
And that was pretty solid, bro.
That was
Off
good.
the dome.
That was good.
That was solid, DC.
That was.
That was
So,
solid, bro.
so overall, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna say that's the best bait keeper that I've seen on a swim jig. Period.
Oh,
Damn,
that's
hey,
very good.
Coming from J-Dub,
That's a lot.
That is
God,
the best.
that's good.
because you do have the best of both worlds.
Yes,
Facts.
I love
But-
that. I love that.
But your wire keeper whole thing, that's the worst idea ever to have two wire keepers.
man. Well,
Unless you're
I'm
throwing like
I don't like two wire
a
keepers because
TP.
it cuts your
Bro,
Unless
trailer.
you're throwing TP.
but and that's what I rock with.
Yeah, well that makes sense that you like that.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, so that's I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a 7. 7.1, 7.2.
There we go.
Just because I haven't really used them that much, I think they did a great job with the hand-tied skirts. I think they did all the things, packaging's good, all that stuff. But yeah, they got that blue. They gotta work on him.
They got to put too much blue on my boy.
Yeah, they did.
Dang, blue. All right. J-Dub, you ain't kicked one off, have you?
I have DNL.
You kick the DNL off?
Yep.
Then I'm gonna kick this one off.
Yeah.
And DC, who's gonna kick this one off?
DC.
All right. So now we gonna kind of go into a little upper echelon of swim jigs, right? Still very accessible, but he's a little more high end. And this is an Evergreen, and it's called a Grass Ripper.
The Ripper.
The Ripper. Okay.
Grass.
Now,
Not
what? What?
not ripper.
No.
Grass ripper. I had one of them this morning, by the way. Just letting y'all know.
Gosh.
I mean, for 28
Hey.
minutes straight.
Did you tie this on right after?
Is that why your power pole's bent?
Yeah, my power
I
pole's
saw
bent.
that.
Somebody grabbed the camera and looked at my power pole. That's why I was leaning on it.
Unbelievable.
Y'all please don't drill me in these comments.
Hey.
Got to
All
Maddie.
right, the grass ripper, man. So look, for all my folks out there, y'all seen a video we did on chatterbaits, right? And we kind of all agreed / deemed the jackhammer that was the chatterbait
Yeah.
for the most part,
Mhm.
right? All right,
No,
this thing,
All right, do it.
this thing is very similar to the jackhammer. The hook, I'm gonna say,
It's exact
is
same.
identical.
It is
The hook
identical.
keeper
Identical.
is identical. He hand tied. And I
Color.
think they did a really good job at the proportion of the skirt, meaning the amount of skirt used. Not too much, not too little. I think that's a perfect blend. And then what you're going to get with all the Japanese brands, especially Evergreen, you're going to get those finite details dialed in. His paint job is second to none. He's airbrushed. They even hit him with a little chartreuse right there on the head, Bob. That looks good. Double weed guard, hand tied. Good hook, Gamakatsu, same hook that's in the
That is a
jackhammer.
good swim jig.
Man, I like this bad boy. I like him.
What
He's
you
not a
gonna
braid
rate
swim jig though.
He's not well, light braid, not heavy cover.
What you gonna rate him?
I'm gonna have to give my man something like a 8. Yeah, 8. At least 8.2, somewhere through there. He's an 8+ for sure. He's bad.
All right, I never have thrown this guy, but I'll tell you this. I don't like the keeper.
Hey man, don't be hating on my wire keepers.
I don't like the keeper. I'm gonna tell you why. You have to understand whenever you put these wire keepers on here, unless you're throwing the Elastec kind of
TP
stuff.
TP stuff.
What does TP stand for?
It's like I don't even.
No,
it's
Ain't it
like something.
proprietary Elastec?
No.
Boy, how is
no.
that TP?
TP is like
This boy, proprietary
no,
elastic.
it's some like actual. It's like short for.
It's a long word that is short
Yeah.
for. That basically means elastic.
Hold on.
That stretchy, super stretchy
Dang,
material.
he's got a 241 Liberator, son.
Hey, this be the randomness that goes down on Rake the Bay. We out here, we got this house basically on the lake right here, and my man got a Chevy 454 engine in this boat right here, Liberator. Y'all can hear that thing, I know.
He done burned a gallon just idling through there.
Facts.
Got to mighty.
Don't do it, DC. Don't do it, bro.
Mighty.
Hey, what's TP short for? Thermo what? Thermoplastic elastomer is what TP is. Thermoplastic elastomer.
Thermoplastic elastomer.
That is what
Hence
TP
the
stands for.
term elastic.
Yeah, elastomer. A thermoplastic elastomer.
J-Dub
All right,
been
that's-
called the president
That's what it is.
of bass
all right,
fishing, not of
Kurt,
the
my man.
United States.
All
Chill.
right, see ya.
Pause.
All right. So anyway, long story
Thermoplastic
short,
elastomer.
I don't like the hook keeper because unless you're throwing something like that, he's gonna really cause a problem. And you have to understand, whenever we talking about meat. That thing sounds good. All right. So we talking about meat. Whenever you're swimming a jig and you're coming through cover and stuff, there's a lot of. He's so hammer down.
He just hit it for you.
Right? There's a lot of resistance on your trailer, okay? Because you're sitting there swimming that thing through that grass and all that, and so I don't like the keeper on it. Other than that, hook's phenomenal. God dog, that is great. It's a 7.8 to me. 7.8.
He nice.
7.8. Trim the weed guard a little bit off right there. He's long. Trim him off, and you'll be good to go.
Dang. Okay, so this is a 3/8 ounce. Really pretty. I mean, it's literally the exact same everything as a jackhammer, except it has a weed guard and it's like, you know, a different shaped head.
Yeah.
So this is what I have a big problem with. Before we get into this, this jig right here costs $7.99.
Man, that's too much.
Hey, hold up.
That's high.
You put a blade on this summer gun, and it costs $17.99.
So you telling me the blade is $10?
Big dog. Ain't no way, big dog. Ain't no way.
Hey,
That's what I play. Jackhammer. Literally, this is the exact
That's
same.
it.
But you gotta understand,
literally-
we exporting them suckers, big dog.
They did the same thing with this.
Nah, they made that in America. Ain't nothing made in America.
Where you wildin'?
I'm wild.
So like that. That's like one pet peeve, just in general. But overall, it is really probably the prettiest swim jig on the market.
Yeah, he's
I'll
pretty.
give him that. Like
Yeah.
the most like everything looks great on him. Just
He's
fit
good.
and finish.
He is.
Obviously, it's an $8 swim jig, so you're
Yeah, you paying for it.
Yeah, you get that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think his head's a little bit too broad right here.
Yeah.
He's so you're gonna catch more grass, and I've seen that throwing that bait. Is you catch a little more grass than you should.
Yeah.
It's really good around wood.
Yeah.
It's really good like just sparser cover
That's
docks.
almost like the head of an Arky jig.
It's a really good dock skipping swim jig.
Yes, it
Very,
looks like exactly
very
like
good.
an Arky looking jig.
That sucker skips really well.
Yeah.
It does its thing. So overall, I'm gonna say for the general consumer, this is a great jig. And you're gonna be able to catch them on 4-carbon braid, whatever
Yeah.
your line size is. You're gonna catch them on it.
Yeah.
So it's a really good all-around swim jig. So I'm gonna give it an 8.0.
That's what's up.
It's a very good. It's a good
like
one.
it.
It's expensive though.
Yeah, he's high.
It is high.
Talk to him, Sizzle.
All right, y'all. Here we are. We have a dirty jig, no jack, swim jig. Okay, no jack. And when I say no jack, the hook looks like, bruh, God almighty, that's a gaff, son.
I think that's a tuna hook.
That's a tuna hook. You can reel in a shark, great white with him.
You could.
All right, so this is the no jack swim jig, okay, from Dirty Jigs. Now I will say this. Fun fact for everybody at home. I used to throw a Stan Sloan
Mm-hmm.
Swim jig.
boozer bug.
Wow.
I used to throw that as a swim jig. Me and a few of my boys around the house, we all got on that boozer bug bag.
Were you hanging out with Bill Taylor?
Hey, facts.
He likes he throws that
loves
thing
that.
for he throws that thing for spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my sunglasses on. It's damn near dark. All right. Anyway. All right. So the boozer bug for me, it had a rattle in it, and I, for some reason I thought that we would catch them better with a rattle or whatever. So I ran out of boozer bugs one day, and I said, man, I'll throw this dirty jig. All right. And I started throwing this jig in 2015. And I won my first or my only, I guess, Elite Series trophy using a dirty jig. I did, and it was a black blue. It was just a black blue, black blue, and a white one. It was a shad spawn. So anyway, I've got a lot of confidence in this dirty jig. It has a really, really big hook. Now keep in mind, I'm swimming a jig through thick stuff. I'm throwing 65-pound braid, and like, I know a lot of people are like, the hook's too big, it rips their mouth. I'll never lose them on it. I'll literally catch them and reel them in.
Oh, didn't you lose a couple this week on it?
Come on, bro.
No, I didn't lose any on
too
it.
soon. Too soon.
No, I didn't lose any on
You
it.
didn't lose on swim jig?
No, they
Oh,
came
he
up
said
and
on top water.
Yeah, on top water, and they trashed my stuff. I never
Oh, you never hooked them.
100%.
Oh, okay.
Never hooked them.
Okay, well,
I did lose one.
Oh, you did.
I did lose.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna
did.
lose
You gonna
one.
lose some.
He came up and sniffed it though. He didn't eat it. I ripped his jaw off anyway.
I'm
65-pound braid.
All right, we back.
So the weed guard matches the head of the bait, and the skirts are phenomenal. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
9.3 out of 10.
Whoa!
And they're not gonna they're not gonna say. The only thing that they can jack me on is the no jack. Is the hook is way too big. That's what they're gonna say. Y'all, wait and see.
No.
9.3.
That ain't even what I'm gonna hit you on. Damn, that thing, dude, bro. Okay.
That's too big.
Bro, the hook is massive.
It don't matter. I'm
But it
trying to
don't
catch
hit.
massive bass.
I'm with you. I'm with you, DC.
You don't like the hook keeper.
I don't mind the hook keeper.
And he
He ain't hand tied. That's
He's
the one
not
thing. He's
hand-tied.
not hand tied. But to their defense, the way they configured their jig head, it sits in that groove right there.
Does.
It's much harder for him to come down. So that's pretty solid. The weed guard matching the jig, I don't care about that, as long as he's just a good weed guard. So that seems to be about right. But a lot of people love these dirty jigs, man. I don't throw this one that much, I'll be honest. But I do like him. He do got a gaff. This is gonna be more your heavy cover, swimming in the jig around water
Okeechobee.
willow, Okeechobee, Tules, and all that kind of stuff where you throwing straight braid.
100%.
This is not a fluorocarbon
No.
swim jig. This is 100% a
You won't even
braid
hook
jig.
him.
And I'm gonna give him. He looks nice. I'm gonna give him a 7. I don't throw him that much.
Respectful.
DC loved his jig. Always see him with it tied on.
I literally just
Yeah, you catch him on him.
7.
7 for me.
7.
All right, dirty jigs. Really, it's a really good jig. It is. There's a lot of fish on this jig.
Nah.
The one thing about this jig, and the reason why I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna rate it that high, is because it's very one-dimensional. It's only for certain situations. It's heavy cover, but it's a heavy cover swim jig. So this is not your everyday swim jig. This is not for the majority of anglers out there, unless you're at the hook like DC.
Listen, if y'all scared, stay on the bank.
Go to church. Hey,
Yeah,
go to
but
church.
you know what's crazy
That's
is,
it.
all right, so I used to always think this hook was too big.
It ain't.
And I also used to always think a lighter wire hook was better in a lot of situations. But when you're throwing braid, and I throw like a 7.2 medium heavy, I have a fast tip, and like, dude, and that's got a big giant barb. Like, you crack them, 90% of them coming in, Bo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is one, if it goes past that barb, it's OV for the majority of them.
Yep.
So that is why I do like it, and I do have several of these in my boat. What I'm saying is, if you're starting swim jig fishing and you're trying to learn how to catch a fish on a swim jig, this is not necessarily
No.
a swim jig for you.
No.
And that's why I feel like there's some other options
100%.
that you can sort of go with first, or go with a thinner wire hook, because you might not be setting the hook like a maniac.
Right.
Oh, I set the hook.
Like, listen, DC would use this with fluorocarbon because he sets the hook so dang hard.
I have pulled muscles, slipped disc.
Slip disc.
I mean, like dislocated my shoulder and my back.
Damn, setting the hook?
So with that being
Unbelievable.
said, overall the colors, the of this jig, I think Dirty Jigs is the best job with actually having more of a custom looking swim jig to the mass market
Yep.
first. They're the first one to that,
good.
and also with a quality skirt.
Good
Not
price
hand tied,
point.
good price point, not hand tied, but really good skirt material
Yep.
and really good colors.
Yep.
Yeah.
So overall, I'm gonna give this Dirty Jig swim jig a 7.5. But I'm gonna say Dirty Jigs swim jigs as a whole at 8+, because I think they're a really good swim jig, and I think that they have a lot to offer to that normal angler. out
All
there.
right, so question. Now this is on a different subject,
Yeah.
y'all. Why hasn't anybody came out with a tungsten swim jig?
They have.
Who?
Queen Tackle has one.
But what's the up on that? Just a smaller package?
Just a smaller head.
Well, it's a smaller head, so you can get in through like heavier cover. So like, imagine a smaller head is a
Yeah.
3/8.
Yeah.
He's smaller profile, so then he swims through the cover better because he's smaller profile.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that. I don't
Now,
know that
but
I would throw a
But he's
tungsten
probably
swim jig.
$7.99. and
What?
you
He's
could-
$8.99. He tungsten?
I don't know.
Oh, he's tungsten.
Well, no, he's probably Kitech jig, Eco Pro tungsten jigs. They're like $7.99. He's about right. Yeah, he's about right. About
see.
$7.99. Yeah. But is there really a place for a tungsten swim jig, bro?
No,
I can't really see that.
there's not.
I don't really think so.
Is there
no
not?
tungsten swim jig.
Not really, because you ain't the tungsten for me. The advantage is feeling.
It feeling. I need to feel.
Yeah, I'm trying to feel the bottom. I'm trying to feel, I'm trying to dive a big weight.
Well, you got to think
Whatever.
about it like this. Why you flip with tungsten then?
To feel. And it's a smaller package to
100%.
penetrate cover,
100%.
but also to feel too.
But if you had a smaller package on a swim jig, you come through a little bit grass a little bit better.
True.
It's $5.29.
I've got him in my boat right
What
now.
you think of it?
Go get him.
I don't like that big silver head he's got.
Go get him.
You got him?
Go get him.
I got him.
Yeah, go get
Go
him.
grab him real quick.
We brought it up there. We brought it up.
Look, we brought it up. We gonna talk
We
about
gotta
it.
talk about
We
it.
had 4 jigs. Now we got 5. DC got a
Time
what
out.
is it? Queen's tackle.
Queen tackle.
Queen tackle, tungsten swim jig that he said he never used, but he got one.
But he asked the
He
question.
didn't even know he had
But
one.
he asked the question, why does no one make a tungsten swim jig?
And he got one.
And
in
he
his
got
boat.
one in his boat.
Oh my God. Hey, that's DC though.
That is DC.
Facts.
Buys that sucker. He buys that sucker and just says, man, I don't know. Where you going?
It's taking you forever to find that jig too, boy.
Oh, it's gonna take him a freaking minute. That's like,
Hey, is it in the bottom of your boat?
most unorganized song I know.
They used to hate on me big time because I ain't never had no money. And now
Now you getting money.
and now I won me a tournament. I can buy a fishing lure every now and then.
Every once in a while.
All right, so this is a tungsten 1/2 ounce citric shad swim jig. Now this is tungsten, right? And we're gonna he is smaller.
What is that, 3/8?
We're gonna compare it. No,
That's a half?
hey, we may have one in the running right here. This is a competitor. Feel that hook. Juicy.
It's a good hook.
Oh man, what a life.
That weed guard hitting nice too.
That's
All right, Queen tackle.
All right, now that's a competitor
Hey,
now.
He hand tied, boy.
That's a competitor now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn, Queen tackle.
That thing hitting on it
Hey,
a little bit.
KJ Queen makes them.
Oh, is that who makes that?
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
so
that's dope.
all right, so this is a 3/8. Now keep in mind, I strictly
3/8.
throw a 3/8. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, straight up. That's a really good jig. Look how little he is, though. Look how
No, he's
little he
tiny.
is. You see what I'm talking about?
He's
He
tiny.
That's what I
profile
was
of
just talking about.
Like an eighth.
He's the
Well, look,
he's the
look.
profile like a quarter.
He got some skirt material. in his-
baby boy.
He has
And that's a 3/8.
he got tungsten down the shaft too, so that's he's able to redistribute the weight.
100%.
It's not just all up in the head, it's also down here on the shaft of the hook.
Yeah.
See? So that's why the head's even smaller, which is, to your
That's-
point,
I
even
mean,
better for
I don't know.
wiggling
That's
through.
just a thought.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
All right, we can talk about baits all day long. What we gonna rate Queen tackle?
Hey, I like him. He got a good hook. He's like a happy medium between being too thick and being too thin.
Yeah, he is actually.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
gonna give him an 8. I have never even throwed it.
hey, I
Yeah.
like this,
I'm gonna
bro.
give him an 8.
Queen tackle, bro. This is dope.
Shout out to Queen.
I didn't even
Yeah,
know there
and
was
you know what's
tungsten
cool is he
swim
put
jigs out there.
it in clear
See, he did it
Clear.
right. He got the clear on the shad,
on the shad,
and he got the
green
color,
pumpkin.
and he probably got a black one on the black and blue.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's a
He
cool
playing.
jig.
That's how it should be.
That is a cool jig.
He's
That's
not
dope.
playing.
That's dope. All right, shout out Queen Tackle, bro. Hey, we like that. I'm gonna give him a 7.8. I ain't never made a cast with him. 8. I'm gonna give him 8. Yeah.
It's five and a quarter. $5.
He's only 5 something?
Five something.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. Anyway, hey, DC, you asked the question. You had him in your boat, man.
Look at that. Hey, ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, I'm
bro.
gonna give him a 7.5.
There
I'm gonna
you
give him
man.
8. I don't know. I ain't never thrown him, but he looks good. He looks
looks
good,
good.
legit. I mean, maybe the only other thing is like a double barb keeper.
Yeah, he has the one that y'all like on there,
But if you had another one like the reverse side,
and it would be the hook kind.
no,
Yes, bro.
no.
The
Colin, did you
metal one, man.
No.
Did you
Y'all
get
hating
my,
on that,
my
bro.
front tire? Did you film the front tire?
Not yet. We about to.
Man.
All right.
Roll.
All right,
Guys,
y'all,
we
hey.
gotta eat.
Yeah, we
Like,
gotta roll.
We've literally been fishing
Rake
all
the
day.
bait will go on for eons. We'll be talking about this at dinner, but we're gonna cut it short. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thanks for all the comments. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Follow both my boys and pray for my boy Adrian because he ate too much cinnamon last night and now he's sick. So y'all gotta pray for him. All right y'all. We out. See ya.